I'm Joan Willey. I'm here at the Department of Aging and Human Services, and today we're going to do core and more second session. You could call it part 2 if you want, but it's roughly 30 minutes, and we're just going to get into our exercises we did last time with a little bit more. Core and more on the floor. Here we go. Come safely to the floor. I like to approach side on, and then roll my way down or walk it back. I forgot to tell you what you're going to need today. You need a towel or 2 for your head support and neck. You would need a ball or a pillow or a beach towel so that you could roll it out. In addition, if you have ankle weights and want to use them, they might be appropriate for you today. Some medium-sized dumbbells. These are 5s. I wouldn't go heavier than 5 for what we're going to be doing today. And a band if you have it. It's sometimes people have a loop. Sometimes they have a band that you can tie. If you want to add some progression, some more resistance to the moves that we'll be doing today. Now we can come on down to our side. You press pause if you need to run and go get some things. So we're going to come down to the side, to the shoulder, to the back. Hands rest by our side. If we need our neck supported to keep it long, you want to add your little towel. Maybe you want to have a little cushion for your head. Do a slight chin tuck there to make sure the neck's in line with the rest of the spine. Let's just do a little bit of loosening up first. You're just going to roll side to side through the back. Maybe you're coming in from a walk. Maybe you've been walking through the house. Try to have some blood flowing through your body before you start your work. So what we're doing is just drawing the knee in towards the shoulder of the armpit and dropping the other foot to the floor. If you're ready for a little bit more, you can draw your leg long. Draw that knee in towards the armpit, toward the chest, and just lengthening the leg out. Belly button is drawn in towards the back, and please do not hold your breath. Keep that neck long. Lengthen the leg from the hip. Feel your biceps muscles contract as you draw that knee into your chest. Notice all the sensations in the body, and then just bring them both in. Give a little rock and roll, and lower the feet towards the floor. From here, we're going to extend one leg out for our straight leg raise. If you would like to use those ankle weights, sit back up and put them on. Next time through, you might want to have them on before we get started, then you're good to go. Mine Velcro and buckle. Some just Velcro, some just buckle. Some slide on with elastic. Just depends on the company and the brand that you have. So again, we roll to our side, we come on back. Take that leg up and down. For simplicity today and explanation, we're going to do 1 set of 10. We pause at the top with that quadricep muscle engaged. Feel free to do 2 or 3 sets of 10, but not on consecutive days with the weights. Last one up and pause, and lower down. Draw that knee in, plant your foot and extend your other leg out. Engage those core muscles, draw in and down through the belly button. Lift the leg up with the straightest knee as you can get. Toes look towards the ceiling, and lower back down. We'll do one leg at a time, and every action is a concentrated lift. Two more. And lower down. And from here, we're going to roll onto our side. So send your hips over, draw your shoulder over. You can use your pillow or you can extend your arm and make your own pillow. Just rest your head on your bicep. Bottom leg is going to bend, top leg goes straight, and just right along. Your hips are stacked. If we're rolled back, we're not going to get the full effect of the move. So roll forward, leg is to the side, now take it back just a bit. It's a very small move as we lift up. We're engaging the muscles here in the buttocks and lower down. So lift and lower. Hand rests in front, arm extends out. There's 8 out of 10. Now if I were to do a second set today, up and pause. If I were to do a second set, I would bend my knees, I would give a little rub, and then I'd just reset the body and go ahead and keep my bottom leg bent, set myself up properly, and then I would go into that second set. Now the next one, we're going to do on our belly. So we're taking that leg through with range of motion. Bend your forearms and rest your forehead on your forearm. Your abdominal muscles are pulled in, so you draw your belly button to your back and you lift that leg no higher. It's just a small lift as you lift and lower down. The lift comes from the buttocks, not the low back. So make sure you just think about peeling that thigh off the mat and lower down. Last one up and pause and relax down. Now if I were to do a second set, I'd give a little moment to relax, let the brain reset, and then go for set 2. Second side, engage the quadriceps, engage the abdominal muscles, straighten that knee as best you can and peel it up off the floor and lower down. Lower down. From here, let's go ahead and do our prone press up. So like we're going to mix it up a bit. Hands are by your shoulders, pressing up away from the floor, look straight ahead, and then lower down. So the hands are right under the shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Look straight ahead. Last one up and pause and lower down. From here, you could roll onto your back and face away from your device. I'm going to roll and face you. So I'm going to make mine a little more complicated. I'm going to do my sideline hip abduction from here, bending the knees, laying the body down, bottom leg bends, top leg goes long. Take it back a bit, so hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, and lift and lower. It doesn't have to be a big move to be effective. And it's never fast. Each time is with intention to lift and strengthen. And then last one up and lower down. So we go both legs to the front, straight leg raise, both legs to the side, and with our belly down, both legs up. So we work through the hips in all those directions. Now go ahead and bend the knees and bring them forward a bit. To this clam shell, we can add a band. So with the band, you want to tie it above your knees. If you have a loop, you put it on over your shoes and walk it up your legs. But you want the knees together while you're tying, so that creates the most resistance. Work your way back down, flat all the way down. Feet stay together, so those ankle weights aren't really in the way now. You can lift up and lower down. So that creates a little bit more resistance. Last one up and down. Go ahead and come on up. Before we switch sides, let's go ahead and come onto our back with our hand weights. So we're going to break up our segment a little bit. Hand weights, arms are up, palms face each other. We're going to draw the arms open and together. So slight bends to our elbows as we open out. And we come back up, exhaling and breathing. Try not to hold your breath. So we're just giving the lower body a bit of a rest now as we engage the muscles of the chest and the arms. If you need your neck support, you have your little towel underneath your head. Look straight up towards the ceiling. Last two, and last one. Let's go ahead and bend the elbows and put the weights to the side, not all the way out of the way. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to go into our bridges. So lift up, open the knees just a bit, close the knees, and lower back down. So squeeze the bottom and lift, open, close, and down. Seven more to go. Squeeze and lift, open, close, and down. Looking straight up towards the ceiling. And if I wanted to do another set, I would just take a little breather, draw the knees to chest, maybe fold one leg on the other, give a little rock side to side, and then switch like crisscross. Feel a little bit of a stretch through the outside edges of the hip, and lower down. Now from here we can turn and face the back wall, go onto our bridge for the second side, our clam shell for the second side. Lying all the way down, making our pillow, knees are bent, lift up, and lower down. So we've got the clam shells on the second side. Ankles stay together. Last one up and pause, and lower down. So now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the band. So the easiest way is just to walk it out, unload it. I'm going to take my ankle weights off because I'm done with them for today for the lower body. Easy for me to While we're sitting up, the one weight is handy. Sit tall, extend your legs long. Make sure you're right there on your sit bones. We're just breaking up our lower body segment a little bit, coming back into the middle. Sitting tall, feet are on the mat, heels are down, toes are up. We're going to bend and twist to the side and to the other side. So you're kind of making a figure 8 here. Feet are planted, spine is long. That weight's handy. If we could do a set of 10 like this, making our little figure 8. Here's 8 and 9, spine is long, chest is lifted, and here's 10. From here, I'm going to draw my hands in front of my knees and just round. C-shape the spine and lengthen back up. Go ahead and pick up your mid-size weight, hold it on the ends, and you're going to take it and lift to like an upside down V. Here's the point in the middle, and here's the long arm. Up and down. So we took our figure 8, laying on its side, and we made an upside down V. So we rotate, watch your hand go from one side to the other. Our abdominal muscles are drawn in and down, and the eye gaze follows the hands as you twist to one side and the other. Use your exhale and your inhale. One more to each side. Come down, up, and down, and up. Go ahead and put that weight down. Before you come all the way down, go ahead and get your ball, your pillow, or your beach towel. Come onto your side. And come on down. We're going to do another set of bridges with our ball in place, right there between the knees. Hands rest by your side. Lift your hips up to bridge and lower down. Lift your hips up to bridge and lower down. If you wanted a little more without causing a hamstring cramp, you could lift your hips, lift your heels, and lower down. Lift your hips, lift your heels. If you're like, I'm okay with my feet on the floor, really give a tight glute squeeze and lower down. Squeeze the ball and lower down. Looking straight up towards the ceiling. Two more. And lower down. Put the ball off to the side. If you wanted to use it for our dead bug with the ball, you can use it again. Opposite arm and leg. Extend out. Opposite, opposite. There we go. Sometimes you gotta take a moment and think about it. Sometimes you say, hey, I'm just gonna get the one appendage and then add in the other. So notice when your foot goes long, you have the option to just drop it to the floor, toes, to farther down the mat, toes, to extended leg toes, to a reach up and arc and in. So kind of play with it, see what feels best to you. And challenge yourself to keep that low back down. And you want to do the one that you can do perfectly each and every time. So that number 1 looks as pretty as number 10. We don't want to get sloppy along the way. Exhale and inhale. So I'm guessing that's about 10. Right, left equals 1. And you'll feel it whenever you start to feel like, whoa, this is really doing something. Try to do one more in good form and then stop. Some days it might be 5 or 6. Some days you might get 2 sets of 10. Allow yourself the option to keep your form just right in all the exercises that you choose. Here's our side plank. Elbow is right under the shoulder, hip, top shoulder rotated back and down. We're going to lift the hip up off the mat. So we've progressed from a lift and draw down, a lift and pause and draw down, to a lift and hold for 30 seconds. If that's easy, go ahead and extend both legs out and lift. So we don't want to fall into it, we want to stay lifted and long. If both legs is too much, bend the bottom one and just extend the top. So we're supported, we're long, and we're lifted. Same rules apply. If you need to pause and lower, that's fine. Pause and lower, pause and lower, or lift and hold. To this, we're going to go ahead into our forearm plank. So lower down, that's for all these side rib cage muscles. Forearm plank, elbows are under shoulders, knees are beyond the hips, the buttocks is down, hip bones face the floor. Feet can rest, shoelaces down or toes. Drawing the belly button to the back, look toward your hands, toward your thumbs. If knees down is too easy, pick up one knee. Say, hey, that's still too easy. Pick up your second knee. Your body's like a plank. It's like a board out there on the deck. Hold for 5 seconds, hold for 10 seconds, hold for 30 seconds. Hold till you feel your forearm start to disintegrate. Then option lower down and come back up when you're ready. Elbows right under those shoulders. Go from one knee to no knees, to breathe, breathe, breathe. Lower the knee, lock it in, roll it back. From here, let's round the back, tuck the belly, tuck the chin, and release. Just flatten the back. From here, you could use your ankle weight or you could use your mid-size weight. Draw behind the knee and you're just going to lift your knee up and lower it down. When I lift my knee up, my weight is shifting slightly, but I'm not falling into my supported leg. So I lift and lower. Footprint toward the ceiling, lower down. There's 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down. Take that same leg back and cross it over the other leg. Come up and land and lift and lower. So it's like you're drawing a little semicircle behind you. If this is tough on your wrists, you could use your dumbbells or you could make a fist for wrists. Some people find some relief if they hold the dumbbells. And some people like to make a little fist for wrists. If that's super uncomfortable still, come down to your forearms and then continue your arc. You're making a half circle behind about the width of your mat. Not falling into your supporting side. Last one each way. And then draw that leg in. Send your hips back. Shift your weight forward and come on back up. You could use a weight. You can use your ankle weight. If you have an ankle weight on, of course it'll go around your ankle. The dumbbell goes to that crease in the leg behind the knee. Hands where they're comfortable, and lift and lower. So as we lift, our foot is flexed. We want to come up about hip height or just below so that our spine stays long. And we just lift that heel towards the ceiling and lower back down. We have a couple more upper body moves. There's 9, and 10. Bending and lowering. Unload, so take that weight out to the side. Find your position of comfort on this side. Take that leg back and cross it over behind the other one. If you need to come down to elbows for support, that's okay too. So first we give a lengthening or a stretch there. And then we start to make our semicircle. Move towards your thumbs. There's 8 and 9 and 10. And draw that knee in and fold the body back. Arms straight forward. Then walk them over to the right and send the hips to the left. So you get a super nice stretch through the rib cage muscles into the hip. You want to hold 10, 20, 30 seconds. It's a stretch, not a strengthener here. So we're increasing the flexibility. Walk it back to the middle. Then walk your hands over the other way. Send your hips opposite your fingertips. And hold 10, 20, 30 seconds. Usually feels pretty nice. As long as you can be comfortable on your knees and on your legs. And your arms and your rib cage and your spine. Come on down and have a seat. You will need one weight. So legs, however, they're most comfortable. We're gonna hold that weight forward, right in front of the body. And we're gonna take it out like we're gonna pass a tray and pull it back in. Come out and in. And we wanna do 10 of those. There's 4. Middle's nice and tight, spine is long. Last one. Bring it up overhead. Elbows look to the ceiling as we bring the weight behind our head, keeping the neck long. Lift and lower from here. Legs are comfortably seated. Whatever works for you. Last time down, last time up, and bring that weight in and lower it down. Crisscross your hands, draw your arms forward, drop your chin towards your chest, and really reach forward with your upper back. Mid-back, length of your arms, and then open out, bring your hands by your side, length of your spine, draw those shoulder blades toward each other. Those are your postural muscles at work. From here, just draw your hand across to your knee, other hand is beside and along the spine. With the arm, turn and look over your shoulder. Bring it back around to the front and the other side. So opposite hand to knee, hand behind for support. Turn and look back. One more stretch for the hips and the glutes. I'm going to come side onto you, fingertips towards the feet, lengthen the spine. Foot rests on the knee. Bottom foot can scoot in or bring your bottom closer. Try not to round. Lift it and long, so wherever you need to be, send your sternum towards your shin, towards your calf. Unload and switch. Flex the foot towards the shin. Opening out through that hip. And bring it lower down. Take a nice deep inhale, lift. And exhale, bring your arms down. Give yourself a hug and congratulate yourself for a job well done. See you next time.